Welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated, the weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs.
And Steiner.
Against 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, welcome to Fresh Air is Overrated. I am Wild Matt. We're here every week to talk about video games. It's episode 240. It's quite a lot.
Holy shit.
August 10th, 2010 is the Thursday happens to be right now. So whenever you listen to this, live or not, you know, that's the date of the recording, right, Steiner?
Yeah. That's what it is right now in the present. Not in the future, but in the present.
Yes. In the
We're
current
not-
present right now.
We're not in Japan or in Australia. We're not in the future.
Well, I just mean if somebody listens to this in the week, in the following week before
Yep.
the next week, before the show goes up again as a podcast. Podcast? Podcasts?
I don't
Did
know
say
what
that?
this word is.
I don't know. I said that weird. So, yeah, I just noticed that your room is empty.
Yep.
You got a fancy light back there? It's not even on or anything?
No.
Well,
I
what
just got
happened?
the one light on.
What happened?
Well, I just didn't plug that one in because it's too
Okay.
fuking hot.
What's going on in that room?
It gets too hot. Packing shit up
Oh,
to we're downsizing, so we're moving from like 2,700 square feet to like 1,200. So we need to get rid of stuff.
Sweet.
So we'll be selling the bookcases and maybe the mini fridge and some other shit. So we've already sold a whole bunch of other shit, but
But it's a
Yeah.
mini fridge. It's mini. It doesn't take up much room.
it's my beer fridge.
Keep that bitch. Keep that thing.
I want to, but I just don't know if we have space. That's just it coming down. We have 1,200 square feet. I don't know if we're gonna have
I've
space.
had this one mini fridge forever, and
I've had that was my wife's college fridge
yeah. When I was in college, I
or
put
university.
I put it in the closet,
Mm.
and it's a mini fridge, so it doesn't get too hot in there. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like anything's gonna explode in the closet. So yeah, it's all right. It served me well, but now I have a full size, so
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Well, the only thing I really use this thing is for beer and other alcohols.
Yeah, when you have roommates,
So-
you know, you can't kind of go
Yeah, no,
paranoid
fair
about
enough.
your shit sometimes.
But again, when you have a 4-year-old, that you don't want her knocking a beer out of the fridge because
Bottle containers or
this, Daddy?
bottle containers that are plastic. There you go. Just buy plastic. But they stopped doing that anyways because plastic sucks.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I can't drink a beer out of an aluminum can, let alone plastic. Tastes like shit out of an aluminum can.
Can's fine. Here.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I will not do. I can taste the difference. I'm not saying it tastes bad, but it tastes different.
Yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't taste as bad as it used to, I feel.
But it tastes, yeah. Like I just prefer a bottle because I don't understand why, but they taste different.
Yeah.
Same beers taste different.
Hey, I agree with you. It's the same thing with pop. Pop tastes different in a
Yes.
bottle and
It does.
a can, and also like fountain. I know a lot of people like fountain. It's just different. It's different. You're getting like a weird syrupy thing mixed with water,
Yeah.
carbonated water, and it's not. It's all right. It's just different. I know a lot of people that like a fountain drink better. I don't get it. Don't get it. But all right. So let's go to games we're playing. I've only played the same game I've been playing forever. Well, forever. What, three weeks now ish?
Something like that.
Mega Maker. That's all I've been playing. I still want to finish Mighty Gunvolt because I paid for it. I might as well finish it. But and I didn't play Uncharted, dude. I had no time. I had
You did
time.
not play Uncharted?
I did not play Uncharted. I still want to though, because it's the one game that I actually have that the single player is supposedly pretty good. And hey,
Right.
what I played of it, I like. It's still Uncharted to me so far.
It's Uncharted for it is Uncharted. It's not like it's Nathan Drake's fancy adventure.
Oh no,
It's
no, for
Uncharted.
sure. But the second one was so awesome, and the fourth one's done a few things so far that's awesome, like with the brother, and he's like young at points. and that shit's interesting, but it's still
Oh, so you're doing flashbacks and shit.
yeah, yes. There's a lot of stuff like that, and it just I think it ends with the beginning, or it begins with the end,
Right.
because he's like on a vacation at the beginning, and I think that's how it ends too. But I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's a different vacation.
Yeah, it could be, but I have no idea. Because I haven't finished it. So, but Mega Maker remains to be awesome. Some of those levels are really good, and it's still online. So, play it while you can before Capcom takes it down.
Right.
And
Is that going to be happening or what?
I don't know. Capcom is usually pretty lenient with the Mega Man stuff. And oftentimes with the Mega Man stuff, they actually even like sign them up. They're like, oh shit, this game's pretty cool. Let's make it an actual thing. They did that with the Mega Man Cross Street Fighter thing. It was just like the Street Fighter characters were bosses at the end of the levels. And that was a fan-made game. And they just published it themselves. But yeah, there you go. That's all I've been playing.
Yeah, I've been playing, I think a little bit of StarCraft 2. Didn't play too much. And then I played a fair bit of Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, going back to 2011 there. I think it was 2011, something like that.
Sweet. A game I did not like at the time anyways, so.
Yeah. Playing with a bunch of mods, so that's kind of why I went back to it.
I like the idea of VATS, and I like the idea of not using it, but I don't like either of them particularly.
On PC, you can just play it as a first-person shooter. You don't need to use VATS whatsoever. I still don't feel that the shooting's particularly good in that game.
I
don't have an issue with it on PC. I played it on console as well, and on a console there's definitely issues.
To me, here's the thing. It kind of feels like Borderlands to me, where it's just like, yeah, I kind of see the appeal, but the appeal for shooters for me is I like just how stuff shoots, and in those games, I just don't. I'm not into it. Not into it. If the shooting was good, I'd be like, oh hey, role playing stuff. Well, I don't mind that shit, but.
Fallout 4 definitely has much better shooting, but then there's other issues. Like there's issues with both of them.
Oh, so it kind of sounds like GTA. Just like, you can kind of tolerate all of it.
Because like they decided to change things for Fallout 4, which I have issues with half of them, and then I like half of them. Like you have a speaking protagonist, so you don't.
Hey, they have a lot of issues to solve. They're never going to solve them all at once.
Well, it depends on who you are. So someone might love that and hate this, or like, so it's all depending. But
there's a lot of jankiness in those games either way.
Fallout 4 wasn't that bad.
I suppose. Out of all their games, I guess it was the one I heard less about.
Relatively, yeah. Like it wasn't broken at launch.
Yeah, it wasn't like the other games. Like, hey, this guy's missing his face. Hey, this guy's like walking backwards with his torso folded in.
Like Fallout 3, I had no issues with. New Vegas, there was a few small issues, nothing too major. There's a lot the game crashed.
I feel like you can get lucky with a lot of that stuff because I play a lot of games that a lot of people go like, "Oh man, this was buggy as shit," and it's just like I just played it.
And it depends on your hardware. Depends on your hardware. If you're AMD or Nvidia, or if you're Intel or AMD.
Even with consoles, it's weird. Because a lot of people report a lot of problems with consoles. Yeah, no, it's just I've never.
Even with a game of that scope, if you do missions in certain orders or out of order, it can fuck shit up because it's just however.
Well, yeah, especially Bethesda because it's just a huge game.
It's a huge game.
And I feel like GTA, the shit's more disconnected, so it doesn't really matter what order you do it in particularly. It's like the story mode, just like, okay, yeah, do that one. Okay, cool. But yeah, definitely a lot of. That's the thing about those games is sure there's a lot of issues, but that's the thing. You can't really solve them. It would take forever.
Yeah, no.
And then once you solve
they do
one,
end up patching out most of them, and yes, they could do that as well. That you patch this, which then ends up fucking up that you realize a month later.
Yep. And all that stuff gets expedited now because of the internet. It's just like, oh hey, I found this thing. Oh cool, I can also recreate it. Oh well, shit, game's broken. 1 out of 10. I have not looked at the new releases at all this week.
I highly doubt there's anything.
So there's that, I suppose. But no, hey, there's a Titanfall game called Assault on iOS and Android, and it's an RTS.
So this would be for the 6th. Oh no, the Hellblade. I've heard some stuff about that. That is pretty good.
Oh, well, I guess Lawbreakers technically came out this week.
Which yeah, it came out, but it only sold like 7,000 copies or something horrible like that.
How much does that thing cost?
Well, I think it's 30 American.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, but it just did not sell well. Like it may have sold like 70,000 copies.
But it's got that Cliffy B. Come on, people. Come on. He might as well be Unreal himself. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a thing called
it did
Batman.
not sell, like,
the
is it-
enemy
I
with,
think
oh, that's
on-
a Telltale game. That's out this
On
week.
Steam, it only had like 4,000 concurrent players at max
Oh, that's enough. That's all right.
for the first week of playing. Like no.
Oh, you're
that's
just
not-
shooting people. How many people do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Batman Telltale game is out this week.
Mhm.
Sweet. Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 is out on everything. If you want to go get that. Something called Neon Drive is out this week, which has like a cool looking box art. 80s themed arcade style runner. Yeah. That's on PS4,
It's a
PC.
runner?
Yeah, it's on iOS as well. Runners. It looks cool in terms of style, but
Style. Yeah.
and that's about it. There's nothing really else.
No. Like yeah, Lawbreakers is probably the biggest news item out of that. Hellblade's apparently a pretty good game.
I bet a lot of people will end up buying that Batman game.
Probably, yeah. But Telltale's been doing some weird shit recently, so
They always have been. Always have been. I'm not a huge fan of theirs. The only reason I like the Walking Dead stuff is because it's the Walking Dead.
mm.
And then I started playing the second season, and I kind of lost interest in that too. The first season was good, but I was just like, this is all bullshit. I'm not into playing this anymore. But yeah, not too much this week. All right, news of the week. Let's go to it. If you're in America, apparently, because Steiner tried this in Canada land.
No, just where's this news article from?
GameSpot.
GameSpot,
Yes, which is American.
right?
So you can get a PSVR combo right now. You get the headset, a camera, and 3 PSVR games on Amazon for $300. You put in the code PSVR games at the checkout. That's how you do it.
So it's Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. Yes.
So I could get it shipped to me. It's just going to cost $108 because of border fees and whatever.
And
bullshit.
because it's American, that's a lot of money.
Right, and so it would be $108 American,
Yes.
which then would be like 140 something Canadian.
So, well, let's say you paid $350 American.
would
That
be-
wouldn't be too bad with all the 3 games because
Well,
you get
it'd be-
rigs.
It'd be $410. Let's just do some math on this, actually.
Sure. Because Until Dawn, you get that rigs and PSVR
Yeah.
Worlds. PSVR Worlds, I feel like that's the best game to demo PSVR. That's probably the one you kind of want.
So it's actually still a shit ton cheaper.
Oh well, there you go. Because how much is it here?
It's 700.
What? PSVR 7?
Yep.
Jesus fuck.
Well,
And
it's 680 or 670.
that's expensive.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then this isn't giving you the extra 3 games or 2 games, because you're getting.
Do you get Worlds regardless? Is that a
Yeah,
pack-in?
you get Worlds. It's in the pack.
Okay, cool.
So you get Worlds, and then you'd get the extra 2 games.
Yeah, which they actually email you the codes to
Right.
get into the PS Store.
For like 100. Well, after tax, it would be $200 cheaper.
Yeah, that's all right. Give or take, if you really want PSVR, that's
Yeah.
probably the way to go, maybe. Unless you find it like secondhand somewhere.
Yeah.
I would totally buy that shit secondhand. Why not?
Yeah.
Just make sure you
I-
clean it with like some alcohol and shit. Just swab
Mhm.
it down, rub it down a little bit. 'Cause I played VR at conventions halls. I was fine. I didn't die.
Right.
I was okay. So yeah, that's the news item there. I don't know how I feel about PSVR because I feel like Vive and was it Vive specifically that went down, or was it?
Wait, what is it? I saw something. I think it was on Amazon. I think it's it might be Rift. It was quite cheap.
Okay, no, I think it is the Rift that dropped down like $200, and they're saying it's going to go up another.
Oculus Rift is $250 or $550. That's with the 2 controllers and.
Yeah, and they're going to raise that
sensors.
$100 at the end of August, I think, and they say that's the new prices. They're actually dropping it 100, but this is
also including 7 free titles, but I don't know what the titles are.
Whatever. You play them. That's the cool thing I like about VR. Even if the games suck, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah,
it's still cool.
Essentially a tech demo or something, whatever.
Yeah.
Lucky's Tale, I do know that game, and the other 3.
It's like a platformer, right?
Yeah, there's the Recall. It was like a mech FPS game.
No idea.
Yeah, and that the other 4, I have no fucking clue. Something called Toy Box, Medium.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know these games.
Have no idea.
But like 2 of those are actually like pretty much full games, so that's not.
Whatever.
That's not bad.
You get the 2 controllers with it is the thing, though.
Yes.
That you don't get with PSVR. Unless you get a bundle with it, I suppose.
Well, that bundle that the bundle I'm talking about, that's the 670 or whatever, comes with the 2.
Okay, well, this one does not. So there you go. Then you would have to buy 2 controllers with this.
I have. Well, the PlayStation Move controllers. I have 4 of them.
Well, there you go. You're fine. You're good.
Yeah.
You can get 2
I don't have the
PSVRs
eye,
right now.
Yeah, I don't have the eye.
Well, this comes with they all come with the
yeah.
camera, so you're
No,
good.
well,
there.
there's a standalone headset one.
Oh Jesus, that sounds
just
terrible.
comes. Yeah.
Who has a well? I guess I had one.
Yeah.
I had a camera that I was just like, I don't need it. So
you
I
can
just gave
buy
it
that plus the camera for $500, or it's separately purchased.
Yep.
Canadian.
Hey, let's talk about some more PlayStation 4 news. So Eurogamer obtained some deep news for the 5.0 patch. The only thing that it really adds is 1080p 60 for Twitch when you stream.
For PlayStation 4 Plus.
Pro. Oh,
or
yeah,
not
Pro. That's right.
Pro.
That's right.
Pro.
The Pro can do it. The other ones can't.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yes, 1080p 60. That requires some machinery behind it to do that.
Now, the thing is, most games don't actually do that. I guess on the Pro they might, but on the standard PS4 they don't.
Do you know what's awesome about Hitman on the PS4 is that it has like a unlock frame rate. So you can lock it to 30 and then you can unlock it and it goes like 42 and 45 and 50 and shit.
On the Pro or
yes. Oh, you can do it on both. You can do it on both.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I give respect to them because that's fucking like that's like 30 FPS. Okay, so like games like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, they got 60 FPS, yes?
Yeah.
They were at like 900p or 720p or something like that. They're not doing a full 1080 to do that, to get that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So now on the Pro, I don't know what.
I want to say that the 4. I want to say Battlefield 4. Or no. Sorry, 1. I want to say 1 is higher than that.
Well, I think it's not. I'm pretty sure both of them are 900p.
Whatever. The thing 1 looks so good. It looks so good on the PS4.
Yeah. Now I do remember reading an article that Battlefield 4 was at 1080p at 60.
Yeah, and it dropped frames a little bit, but it didn't go below 59.
No, but the thing is, on the PlayStation 4, it's not at 1080p.
Oh, okay. I guess they changed it.
So they upped the resolution to an actual 1080p and still hit 60.
Yeah, that first game is really smooth. First game, the first game on the PS4.
Battlefield 4.
Yes. For a launch game, a lot of people complained, oh my god, there's so many glitches with this. That's another thing. Like, I did experience a lot of weirdness, but I felt like that was mostly the servers and not the actual game.
Right.
But the game is way better now. All of those games. When that COD game came out, that COD game was just like, okay, yeah, this is what Battlefield 4 should probably have been when it came out.
Right.
Because that game ran awesome. But yeah, you can follow PSN members now. So it's kind of like Xbox One, where you both have to like follow each other to be a friend. So you can add somebody on your list, and then you'll see what they're playing all the time, and you can like join their game and shit. But you actually like have to like follow each other, be a friend.
Okay, that's some effed up shit right there.
What? Why?
I'm just looking at that Oculus Rift.
Oh, okay.
A sale that is on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
So you get the 2 motion controllers plus the 6 games plus the headset plus the sensors for $180 or $150 less than you get the headset and an Xbox One controller.
That's like early.
Yeah,
Rift.
I don't. It's
I don't
on
know.
sale. I guess it's on 20% sale, so that might be why. But
I don't know.
yeah, that I don't know why the hell anyone would buy that one.
So, something else that's changing in 5.0 is, you know how when you were downloading stuff, you had to go up to the top and go to notifications and then go like, oh, hey, look at these are my downloads. Now you can just push the big button in the middle, because now it's not a trackpad or anything. It's just a button now, because that's what they use it for. And it just shows you the downloads. It's just like, oh, hey, look, cool. So now it's just literally one button press, and you can see your downloads.
That's when you're in the cross media bar.
Yes. And your notifications. So if somebody messages you, just push that button.
Okay. That's actually kind of nice.
Yep. It's way faster than it used to be. So anyways, 5.0, it's not a huge update. That's just in.
Yeah. Well, and none of them are really huge updates.
Well,
but
this is the big, like, it's a 5.0.
yeah, fair enough.
Usually they have stuff, but the only thing they did is, we have 1080p 60. Holy shit.
If you're on a pro.
Yes. For the games that do it. Like Hitman.
That would be true too.
Which isn't always 60, but it tries to be for the most part.
But yeah, I would assume again, like COD or whatever, I'm sure that's at 60 frames.
Oh, COD for sure.
But I'm highly like on the pro it might be at 1080.
I would assume it's at 1080 at least on the pro for sure.
Yeah, on the pro, but on the normal PS4 it's not. I'm positive on that.
No, but I'm still sure that doing the natural 1080p would just look better on a Twitch when you downgrade it to like 720 and 480, for example, because 480 is like a multiple of 1080.
Yes.
So that's rendering different. It's just so weird because none of them really make sense. None of them actually align together with math. A lot of them are just weird because 360 is not. You can't 360 and 480 don't like you can.
No. 360 is a 4:3 or a 3:4 or whatever.
No,
aspect ratio.
no. 360 is 16:9. Everything's 16:9. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. 480i.
I guess you could force it to be.
480 is technically SD. Anyways, all resolutions. Look, this is only one side of the resolution. Who knows what the other side is? It could be anything. It could be 1080p. 1080p. It could be 1:1. Who knows? We don't know this.
Well, just when you say 1080 720, it is typically meaning a 16:9 aspect ratio.
Well, yeah, that for sure. And then 360p. 360p usually, you know what 360p is? Nowadays, it's you take 480 and then you crop it down. You crop up the top and the bottom, and that's 360. 360.
Well, yeah, I don't like 480 was DVDs, so it wasn't necessarily. You had a 4 like on the original.
It was like 4. It was like a 4.
Whatever.
It was like a 16:9 picture cropped down to a 4:3 that you would restretch out to 16:9 when you watched it on a TV.
Okay.
I think that's how DVDs worked to get the 16:9.
Well,
back in the day. Back in the day.
But when you're talking like an actual full screen movie,
because I think,
there's full screen movies that can cut the sides off.
Because I want to say that's how.
And then there was
what was it?
Widescreen.
Because there was it Xbox or PS2? There was a few games that supported widescreen, and the way they did it was they just squished down the image to 4:3, and then the screen was doing like the job of stretching it out.
That would look horrible.
For back in the day, it looked alright.
Yeah, I understand that, but like from today,
and the Xbox could do better resolutions too. So I'm sure it would try to do its best to
Yeah.
make that resolution look as good as it can.
We've come pretty far in such a short time.
The Xbox was so amazing back in the day. It was like, oh, look at Halo. Look at the grass in Halo. This shit looks amazing. And it's just a flat resolution. It's just a flat texture on the ground. I mean, it's pretty funny. Anyways, if you're playing Prey on the PS4, now is probably the best time to do it because there's a patch and everything has been solved. So I guess if you played it on not the Pro, it was okay. But if you were playing it on the Pro...
Oh, it was the Pro that was fucked up?
Yeah, because I guess they made it too good for the Pro. And I guess they dialed it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. There was also the issue when it first came out that like there was controller lag, I think.
Well, I remember that there was an
Input
issue
lag.
with the Pro, and then they patched it, and I thought they fixed it. That may not have been the Pro. Maybe it was just
I think it was just all around on the PS4.
all around.
Yeah, because it was a weird input lag.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to say they got rid of that right away.
Yeah.
And then at the
Which is
same...
so fucking, like, they had on Dishonored 2, they had so many fucking issues with the PC version, and then they have fucking
they
their next
went
game come out.
they went the other way with it this time.
The consoles are all fucked up.
It's like, well, they were pretty clear beforehand. Hey, the PC one's going to be pretty good.
Yeah,
Whoops.
they like threw that out there, going, yeah, no, we spent some time doing the PC shit. It's gonna work for you guys. Consoles, well, no, we went all onto the PC, so no one looked at the console shit. So the console shit's just gonna be shit. Apparently, I don't know, like.
So
what the fuck?
I think the thing that was killing it was like the fog. Whenever fog would show up, the frame rate would just go down.
Yeah, volumetric shit typically is pretty hard on the GPU.
So,
or if you don't have a GPU, then it's just it's gonna be pretty fucking hard on it.
and I think it was less bad on the Xbox because they put less fog in it.
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. The Xbox is a weaker thing, so they may have just like dialed it down or dialed it out completely.
They still both look really good, but you could definitely tell that there's some flourishes to the PS4 Pro
Well,
that
yeah.
just
Well,
bog
obviously,
it down.
Which
And I
don't
guess
know why they
it's
would do
fixed.
that.
Well, you can go one of two ways with it, right? You either
Yeah, I
try,
know.
but it wasn't even working that well to begin with. So just make it work. How about that?
Yeah.
Just make it work, and then
No, I
maybe add those things after.
I don't care so much about resolution. I care about frame rate.
It depends on what you want. Again, look, if somebody says, "Hey, we're going to program this game and we're going to lock it at 40," I won't go like, 40's not good
No,
enough.
40 would be fine.
I'll be
But
like,
the thing
hey,
is,
that's cool.
if you're only able to hit 30 and you're going up to 1440p or something like that, I'd much rather have 40 at 1080 than 30 at 1440.
Yep, that makes sense. I get that.
Or whatever those numbers. I would rather have 60 frames a second or 50 frames a second at 1080 than 30 at 1440.
I would say like the minimum they should aim at now is probably like 48. Because 24 is like the lowest you can go for your eye, right? And double that.
Well, no. Well, technically, we will see motion at around 15 frames a second. We will
I thought
see
it was
connected.
24.
No. 24 is that you won't feel motion sickness after or sickness after so much time.
I see.
But it is something like 13 to 14 is where we start seeing a connected image that will keep going.
Okay, I guess that makes
sense to our brain.
Okay, but if you watch that for an hour, you're just like, okay, that's terrible. That makes sense. Yeah, because movies are 24.
Yes.
Well, they
now
used
that's
to be.
not
Nowadays,
entirely, on true film, it wasn't. It was actually like 48, but they showed two of the exact same frames after one another. Just so that because that's the way our eyes seem to interpret it better without having motion sickness or issues with our eyes focusing out. So I don't know if newer shit's doing that, but that's the way film did it. But because now we're seeing shit at higher frame rates typically.
Oh yeah, you can watch it at like a bazillion frames a second now.
And it's also resolutions and stuff like that. I'm sure would have some differences on that too. But like I'm talking like that would have been like back in the 30s and 40s when we were just started doing talkies and shit like that.
The science of frame rates is pretty cool. You can dive deep into that if you want to.
Yeah,
it's pretty easy on YouTube if you just Google it or YouTube it, I should say. It's YouTube has a search. It's Google. It's crazy.
It kind of is, though.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I'm sure they use the same algorithm or similar ones, anyways.
Yeah.
To cycle, they already know how to cycle up the top shit at the both Google and YouTube. Like they can put whatever the fuck at the top of the list that they want.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
ads. That's what they want. Just throw ads all at the top.
that's why you have ad blocker on your PC. That's why
I
God
know.
gave
I
you
know
that.
the motherfucker that does that algorithm.
I talked to God yesterday, and he said, "Here, have this ad blocker." I was like, "Cool, thanks, God." And then I don't have to watch ads on the computer anymore. And now I just need to have ad blocker on my phone. Please, God, can you just give me that? Can you come back and give me that? And then I'll just be happy, God. I won't bother you ever again. And then I'll just go back to pretending that there's no God, because there's no God. There's no God. Who am I to say that there is no God? There could be. I don't know what the fuck. What is out there, Steiner? I don't know.
Well, what's your definition of God then?
Well, okay, well that's another thing.
Yes.
Well, Zeus. I like Zeus. He's a god of something. Yeah, gods are weird, especially when it comes to like the one and only God. Just like, and everybody argues about it. It's like, come on, people. We haven't met any of these people unless. Of course, you're like a Scientologist, then some people might have met God. He's dead now, but...
he's dead. I thought the alien guy was...
Oh!
What?
Well, who's God in that religion now? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
Well, technically, it's not a god. It's just an alien that then came to Earth and taught us or something like that, I thought.
I forget what his name is. He has a weird name, too. It's like Zebu or something.
Yeah, that's close. It's close. Closer than I think you thought it would be.
Oh, no, because I remember a lot of this stuff from South Park, and all of that is legit true. So it's weird. Anyways, Spotify. You could get it on your PS4, and it was not on Xbox. I had no idea, but now it is.
Wow.
For 2 years, they had an exclusive, Sony, I suppose.
I don't care.
I would have cared maybe 2 years ago. Because Spotify free is fine. So I would use it on a console for free. But my consoles just aren't connected to... Well, they're all connected to the same speaker I use with my PC now. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because my PS4 used to have a surround sound system that was just connected to the TV and the PS4. That's it. But now it's connected to everything. So I'm good. I'm all right. Friday the 13th, the video game, you could kill your teammates, apparently. I don't know why the fuck they let people do that. But now you can't.
From what I understood, I don't fully understand how you could, because
apparently
I guess if you could get into a car, I guess you could run them over or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how you could. And you could lay traps, and I don't know, maybe you could guide your friend to go into the trap. I have no idea.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then you're just stupid.
Not if your buddy's telling you, hey, we should go over here. Let's follow me. Oh, well, you're dead.
Why? But yeah, okay.
That game, I hear, is hard enough to survive Jason, let alone surviving your teammates killing you as well.
Yeah,
so.
No, it's a bad concept, but hey.
Oh, all those games are terrible. I thought we knew this already. Those one person versus everybody.
Yeah.
It's fun in concept, but then you play it.
That's why, like, Evolve or whatever, was horrible because
Evolve was terrible.
Now, like, Left 4 Dead was slightly different than that because you
actually that's a team on against team. AI,
right? Well, no, but I mean versus or whatever. So you actually had the zombies and then the humans. So you had the zombies trying to eat the humans. So you had AI and people versus the humans.
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of like having like minions with you, and you're less powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the humans could take a lot more punishment. The special zombies or whatever could do some good damage, but then died very easily. And you could set things up and do certain things. So there's a lot of strategy involved, but should be working as a team to kill the other team. But you just have the ability to respawn, and they don't.
And with Evolve, it was weird.
Evolve, you're just the one giant thing facing 4 guys, which was just bad once they figured out, okay, we just don't go in this area and we just kind of run around this area. They can't catch you, and yeah, we win. Thank you. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fun for a little bit. I played it. It was okay.
Mhm.
I feel like it was pretty one-sided for the team if everybody was working together and doing.
Yes, and it yeah, like once you actually, if it wasn't a pub match, it was horribly.
And I feel like
unbalanced.
maybe Friday the 13th saw that and we're like, dude, we need to make this a little bit harder. And I think it's just too hard now.
Mhm.
And you're never going to find that balance. That's the thing. Like, even when you have a game like Call of Duty or Battlefield, where theoretically it's even, you still get a swing where you get a game where you just get fucking destroyed. And then you get a game where you get destroyed yourself.
Well,
and then you get a game where it's just
teamwork.
50-50 super close, and it's never going to align. Never, ever.
Yeah,
Never.
It's teamwork, because you could, like, especially in a game of like 24 on 24, you could have 8 people working together just absolutely raping the other 24.
Well, that's the thing about Friday the 13th. How much is it? Is it 9 versus 1?
I honestly don't know.
I forget how much it is, but like if you get a team of 9 that actually all know each other, they're going to
Yeah.
destroy. But how often is that going to happen?
Right.
Not very often. And then you get randoms that just team kill, and you just go like, well, okay. Or you get a medic on your team that just doesn't know how to fucking
Mm.
heal everybody, and you're just fucked. That happened a lot in Evolve.
Yeah.
Anyways, EA is doing an interesting tactic with NBA Live 18. If you pre-order it right now, you get 33% off, and that's from EA themselves. So it's not like you go on Amazon Prime and you
Right.
get, I think it's 20% or something like that. Is it $20 or is it 20%?
I think it's 20%, because it gives me a weird number.
Yeah. Anyways, so there you go with that. So it's usually games are $60 in the US, and this is going to be $40. So that's pretty good.
For the pre-orders.
If you do pre-order it, yes.
Now,
So,
I guess that would be what if you pre-order it from GameStop or something?
I think it's everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's everywhere.
Now, again, NBA Live.
Yeah, it's not a great game, but that's the tactic that 2K did on the PS2 and Xbox original days.
Okay.
Is they just
Get
went,
it.
our game is fucking cheap.
Yeah.
Just buy it. And they did
Okay.
that with all of them.
Okay.
And it did very well.
Well, I do remember, some of the 2K games were much cheaper than the EA
Oh,
games, especially
super
the hockey
cheap.
one.
Like, holy,
the hockey
no,
one, I
all of
remember
them.
being.
All of them.
Yeah, no,
The
but-
EA games were 60, and those games were
Yeah.
20.
Was it that cheap? Okay.
Yeah, that's why those games were so popular at one point. And they were all good. The NFL game was super good. The NHL games were good. Didn't play baseball. Did they have? Oh yeah, basketball. They had basketball. Yeah,
Oh,
the basketball was really
basketball
good.
ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
2K.
That one's still going strong.
Yes. But I played mainly the NFL and the NHL games back when football was real, and hockey is kind of not being real anymore too.
I'm not sure what that means, but sure.
Well, back when people broke their necks and the CTE stuff wasn't a worry. God, people, yes, your heads get rocked. Who knew?
But it's
Who knew you
for
would be
my
injured?
entertainment.
I just want mankind to take a fucking steel chair to the head, okay? Jeez, leave me alone. I just want to see that. Okay, maybe not that one. Maybe not that last one. But with football and hockey, that shit's just gonna happen. Just let it happen. They know. They know it's a risk. God damn it.
I don't know. Some of those elbows I don't like in hockey.
Oh well. Okay, an elbow's illegal, so don't do that.
Yeah, no, but that's but like I get like, but even a straight check, like if you like people throw their shoulder into the guy's face or whatever just to knock him the fuck out.
Okay,
But-
I get what you're saying for sure. In the 90s, there was definitely a gray line where is more gray, where it's like, is this an illegal hit? Is it
Yeah.
not? Now it's more like, yeah, this is an illegal hit, which is not necessarily bad. It's just I feel like it's less for the hitting, more for the scoring, I suppose. And like hitting's not bad.
Yeah.
Hitting's not bad. It's not bad. It's just back in the day, it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take out your head now.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Well, because there was one elbow, I can't remember who it was at all, but it was just like so like he's just skating by him and then boom, just like to the back of his head.
Back
Or
of the
si-
head.
back of the head or side of the head. It was not even like coming in for the puck or whatever, and he throws it up like the Gordie Howe shit. No, this was just like coming beside him and just.
Well, the one
beside
play
him.
that I remember for sure that was super illegal that still gets me like, ugh, is Richard Zetnik. He was a Montreal Canadiens player. He's also the same guy that got his throat slashed in like 2007 by a skate.
Yeah.
And he was just skating by. He's like, oh, yeah, I got that by this defenseman, and then I can go into the goalie and maybe score. Whoops. Nope, he clotheslined me, and now I'm dead. Literally dead. I'm dead. I'm on the ground. I'm dead. And he hasn't been the same since then.
Yeah. Well, because again, like, yes, you're getting hit in the head. And the thing is, if you get thrown back, especially on skates, it's so hard to regain actually some sort of composure
when you don't
and
see
fall
it coming,
properly.
when you don't see it coming, it's just like, whoop,
Yeah.
well, shit, I'm just going to go fly.
You hit your head, even if you, with that helmet, you hit your head on that ice, you were fucked up for a month, 2 months, easily.
Even like helmets.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the small difference that a helmet makes, even like when you're on a bike crashing onto the pavement or something.
The helmet will stop you from bleeding. Like, it'll stop your skull from cracking. It's not going to stop your brain from moving.
Oh, no, for sure. But it's still like that minor little difference between life and death, which is just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's just it's insane that shit doesn't happen more.
But the thing is, then you'll end up getting spots on your brain if that happens too much.
Mm-hmm.
So you end up dying anyways, just from multiple impacts rather than one.
Oh yeah, especially if it happens back to back. That's why now people just go like, when Pacquiao got KO'd, you didn't see him for like another year.
Yeah,
which is smart. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Destiny 2 trailer to show. And it's the Crucible. Oh my God! What multiplayer?
Crucible's back. What?
In a
multiplayer in a
game?
Bungie game? Holy shit!
That doesn't make sense. I don't get it.
They're just trying out new shit, man. They're just trying out new shit.
I wonder if you have to like go into a ship to load into it first. Oh no, they changed that. Holy shit! This game is amazing. 10 out of 10. No, honestly, that's going to make such a big difference in this game that you're not loading into bullshit every 2 seconds because. That's just an extra screen between shit you want to actually do.
Yeah.
That you just have to load into every time.
Have they indicated on how they're doing? I've heard what they're planning to do, but I haven't actually seen.
I haven't seen it either, so I
guess 'cause I didn't play the beta, so I'm not.
Me neither. I
was gonna play the
PC one.
PC, yes.
Which is soon, right? It's like in a week or two.
To
August 18th.
I thought it was the 24th or something like that.
I think it's before. I want to say it's before that because I want to say it's before the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight.
Oh, I thought it was starting that weekend.
Well, if it's starting that weekend, then yeah, it's 26th. Yeah, the 26th.
Yeah, I should probably put in PC beta, not just beta.
I thought we talked about that last week, but I guess not.
Oh, we probably did, but it's just. People are selling beta keys.
Sweet. Isn't that open to everybody after like 2 days or something like that?
Yeah. And that might be what I'm thinking is that it's open to just the pre-orders.
Yeah, because it's open to pre-orders and to somebody else. I forget. It's not just pre-orders. There's something else that gets you in.
The pre-orders get in 2 days early, and then it's everyone else.
I thought it was pre-orders and somebody else, but
it's certain on the 28th of August.
Yeah, all right. 28th. Well, that's the Monday then.
And
it starts during the week. Ugh, craziness.
And then, okay, so it's only 24 hours. So the 29th, it's open to everyone.
Okay, cool.
And then it closes on the 31st.
Oh, man, so that's during the week. You have to get your weekday gaming in there. So, Xbox is working on a new way to represent your achievements. So, like, PSN has trophies, and it shows you, like, which one is rare, and, like, oh, how many rares you have. So, that's kind of a cooler way than a gamer score. And I guess Xbox kind of saw that, and they're like, we're going to make this better. So, you're still going to have a gamer score, but you're going to have something else that represents your achievements.
So, you can see my 400 bronze and 10 silver and 2 gold.
Yes, whatever it is. I don't even think I have a diamond. I might have one or two, but I don't do it on
Diamond?
purpose.
Okay, on Xbox, I have no fucking clue. I have 2 platinums on the Sony side.
I don't platinum. Sure, platinum. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is on Xbox. I think they're just points. Some are worth more than others.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I do think Xbox has added in that, like, if you get everything, you get a bonus something.
I don't know. It's been so long. I can't say I care about the achievements anyway.
Yeah,
So. At one point, it
never
was cool.
did.
But then it just wore off. A lot of people were cheating, and it just didn't matter.
People cheated to get an e-penis in
People
their
cheat
mouth.
to get a real penis, so I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know why you would cheat to get a bigger e-penis. You don't need to do anything. You just need to say, "Hey, I have a big e-penis."
Mhm.
Woo!
Well, that's what the score is indicating, is it not? Saying I have 44 platinums.
Well, on PSN, I guess, whatever. But on Xbox, it was so easy because you could just hack it. Like it's like Steam. Steam doesn't even care. Just like, just hack all the fucking achievements. We don't care. Talk about Steam.
Doesn't mean anything.
You could get Res on Steam right now.
Res? Which one's Res?
PS2 game, rhythm game. There's a guy flying
right,
through
okay.
space, and you were
Yeah.
like connecting the dots, kind of, and shooting things out of.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Is it rhythm? I might have just made that up in my mind because it's music. There's a lot of music in that game. I think it's just a shooting game. But anyways, Res was pretty cool. It's been so long since I've actually played it. Because it was on the PS2. YouTuber Mr. Bean, 35,000 VR. Yeah. He discovered that on Mario Kart 8, they actually had a mission mode planned, and they scrapped it. But you can actually play a lot of the remaining code that was in the game. It's not amazing or anything.
Right.
But hey, if you want to do a wheelie on a bike because the game tells you to do it for 8 seconds, then you can do it. You can do it now. Woo! Awesome. It's actually kind of cool that this was hidden for that long, because people fucking mine data
Right.
mine,
Yeah.
something like that. One of those words. They do that a lot with games now, so it's pretty cool that Mario Kart 8 was able to survive this long without anybody discovering that. Because fucking like Zelda, Zelda gets fucking shit discovered instantly. Just like, oh, hey, look at this code. It says something cool.
People actually care about Zelda for some reason.
Hey, Mario Kart 8 is cool. I guess it's just not a very big hacked game. Because what would you hack in Mario Kart, really? It's already perfect. You don't need to do anything else to it. It's already a perfect game.
I guess there are unlocks and whatever by winning. You get new cars.
Yeah, the Wii U, the Wii U version, yes.
Okay.
I think you might unlock stuff in the Switch, but I know the Switch has all the characters unlocked and all the tracks unlocked.
Okay.
So I don't know what else you would unlock.
Yeah. Like vehicles would be the only thing that.
I suppose so. Yeah, that would make sense. Here's this BMW for
There's
Mario.
something stupid, yeah.
No, they totally had BMWs in the last Mario Kart for the Wii U. I don't know if they have it in the Switch. I do not know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. This is pretty cool. It's like, look at this BMW. I'm just going to drive a real car. All right. Super Meat Boy, Mutant Muds, Inverses is coming to the Switch. Those are all old games.
Yes.
But
like Super Meat Boy. How old is Super Meat? Like that.
That's
like
2008? 9?
Is it 8? Really? It would be 2008? Like, I know it's old, but fuck, that'd be.
It might be 9. It might be 9.
Old.
It might be 2010. But no, I'm thinking 2009. I'm just going to go with 2009. That is my initial gut feeling. 2010. Fuck. That was close. It's 2010 on Windows and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And Mutant Muds was probably around 2011, which is also an okay game. It reminds me of the Wario game on the VR headset that Nintendo had, Virtual Boy.
The Red Eye of Death.
Yes, that one. It wasn't. To me, with that system, it really depended on what game you played.
I only played 2 games. I can't remember. One of them was like some sort of shooting game.
I don't know shooting games on that. Okay. What, the other one?
And the other one had to have been the Wario.
Okay, yeah, because Wario was cool because you like jumped between the foreground and the background, and because it was like kind of 3D, you were like, "Oh shit, cool! He's in the background," and it looked good when he was in the background. It's not like holy shit, like he's so pixelated in the background. He looked good, so that's what I remember about that system. Is the Wario game was really good. The tennis game I liked, but the tennis game actually did make me sick. Just the way the camera was fucking moving.
No, okay, no, yeah, it wasn't Wario. It was the tennis game.
Yeah, the tennis game I did not like. I think those are the... Oh, I played one that was a space game that was kind of like Star Fox, which is a good idea when you think about it, because Star Fox already has like the wireframe looking.
I think that's
thing,
what
right?
I may be thinking about whatever shooting
But
game
that
I'm
game,
thinking of.
oh my god, that game made my head not feel good. So, yeah, the Warrior game was the only game where I could play for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes and be like, oh, cool, I still feel okay.
Yeah, so that's what this is. Okay, I found an image of what I'm thinking of, but there's no title to it.
I don't remember what that space game was called, but the spaceship looked a lot like a Star Fox spaceship.
Yes.
And yeah, the Mutant Muds. That's why I brought up the Wario game, because that game is pretty much just that, but it's not 3D because it's just on a regular ass screen. But I really like that game. I think it's developed by 2 people, and it's pretty fun. All right, we talked about Gamescom last week, and we got some news from Nintendo. They're going to be showing off Super Mario Odyssey August 23rd. They have a stream going on all Gamescom. So they're going to be showing a lot of Super Mario Odyssey that day. I think it's like at 1 p.m. Their time. So it's going to be like super early here. Like 8 a.m. Eastern time, I think, is when they're going to be showing off Super Mario Odyssey. And then the next day, they're showing off Metroid Samus Returns. And that's the 3DS game. All right.
Right. Yeah.
Last video. We got Wolfenstein 2. This is a cool looking trailer. I'm just going to actually play the audio and push play here. Get rid of this Destiny thing. All right. And I'm going to full screen this.
Ronnie, are you home? Oh, hey, there you are. You want to go play? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
What's on your face?
I said it's nothing.
More sweets? Ronnie, that's your second hunk of candy bar this week. You know, good nutrition is a matter of state security. If Father found out, it would be straight to the Youth Health Ministry for you.
But it's just a little chocolate.
It's disgusting and it's dishonorable. Don't you remember your lessons about honor?
To be honorable, you must have courage. To be honorable, you must exercise self-control. All great things in the service of the fatherland are honorable.
That's better. But I'm still gonna have to inform on you.
We went back to that spot. That was not a trailer that I expected, really. But it is still Wolfenstein. I'm curious if any of that stuff is going to show up in the game. Probably not. But it'd be pretty cool if it did. All right. And the next news stories are yours.
Yeah. So Ubisoft is opening up a new branch, I guess would be the best word for it. Studio. Yeah, let's go with studio.
Something.
In Stockholm. This is going to be set up to help them with some upcoming games, primarily the Avatar movie game, which I don't like if it's a standalone thing on their side or if this is going to be directly linked into the movie or whatever, but it's something to do with Avatar and then help them out on some other Tom Clancy shits and or whatever. So I don't think they're going to be developing anything themselves. It's just they're going to be there helping out all the other studios from the sounds of it. So like opening up a new studio, cool. They should be making their own shit. So I don't know about that.
Open up more studios so Vivendi can buy you already. Just get it over with. Gee, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. And then Steam announced a new game, and everyone was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be Half-Life 3, or it's gonna be Dota 3, or it's gonna be something with a fucking 3 in it. It's gonna be something with a fucking 3 in it." No, it's a Dota card game. So go fuck yourself.
Dota 3, the card game.
Yeah. Well, no, maybe to the point that they didn't do Dota 1. Dota was just a fucking thing for Warcraft 3. So.
Yes.
And things I don't even think Dota doesn't actually stand for anything legally. I think it is just Dota.
It's just Dota. Dude, what are you questioning? Okay? The genre is called MOBA. Okay?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with Dota. This is just Dota.
But apparently Valve's getting a whole shit ton of flack for saying that they're going to be releasing a card game that everyone's then just going to play. So I don't get it.
That's the thing that makes me laugh about like free stuff and people complaining about DLC that is just cosmetic. You can't avoid all that stuff by not paying for it.
Yeah. Well, the card game, like with what Blizzard's doing, it's not just cosmetic. You are paying for the expansion packs or whatever. The base game's free.
Oh, but that's cards, man.
Yeah, I know.
Just cards. It's always worked like that.
I don't. Well, no. I guess if you're playing Pokemon or whatever, you're paying for every card you get.
Oh, well, yeah, but you at one point you're just like, yes, my deck is so awesome, and then the Series 2 comes out, and you're just like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Now, I thing is, I don't know exactly how the Blizzard one works to the point of how you get cards or what cards you get and things like that. If it like. I think you get to pick cards from the other person's deck if you win or something like that. So you get, but I don't think you necessarily lose those cards.
So it's like getting a pink slip in a racing game. I'm going to take your motherfucking car.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure how it works and I don't really care for that. Yeah, I don't get it's a fucking card game.
I want to say that's how Pokemon cards works too. Is that if you lose, aren't you supposed to technically give them a card or something?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know. I want to say that's why people banned Pokemon cards at school
because they were just no man. Well, the thing is,
I don't want to give up this one.
Well, there'd be a difference between like just people playing and people like actually doing a league of some sort, but. Whatever. I don't care. It's fucking Pokemon or cards. I don't.
The only cool Pokemon thing was the Game Boy game when you could link up and fucking just actually like fight your Pokemon instead of fucking lay down some cards and be like, I'm gonna use this thing and have these three cards that represent fire power. Woo!
Red, blue, and yellow are the only Pokemon games I've ever fucking played. So.
Well, everything else after that's the same, so you're not missing out on anything.
Nope.
Because I played something after Yellow. The one after Yellow I played, but Yellow is my jam. Yellow is the one I love the most.
I think I technically played like Red is what I actually played.
I don't know. Red and Blue were all right, but Yellow had the surfing Pikachu in it.
Yeah. Well, Yellow had then the combination of the Pokemon between Blue and Red.
Yes, but you still had to play with people that had Red and Blue to get all the Pokemon.
Oh,
or get a Game Shark and just hack everything in there.
Yeah.
Which is what I did to get, because the Pikachu you had to get it through Pokemon Stadium. And fuck that noise! I wasn't playing Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium was a cool idea. It's just I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so I was kind of handicapped by that. I just wanted the surfing Pikachu.
Right.
And Pikachu follows you in Yellow, and you can talk to it. And he goes Pika. And then when he's angry, he goes, Pika! Or whatever the hell he does. He does different voices. Maybe I think it's a girl that voices Pikachu. I want to say it's a girl.
I have no fucking clue, nor do I actually give a rat's testicle sack.
Cartman is voiced by a guy because it's South Park. Everybody's voiced by a guy.
Mm.
Yep, true fact. Even the girls, it's all guys. How often was there a girl in that show? Not very often.
Well,
No, because everybody. Yeah, no, it's literally nobody's a girl in that.
Well,
show.
the main character, no, but you do have the one that Stan liked or whatever. That.
Yeah, but that's also a dude voice.
I know.
It's all two guys.
It's the character. I thought you were referring
Oh no!
to.
Well,
not
of
the
course,
actual
there's
voice
girls
actor.
in South Park. Then you would have nobody. Everybody would just die eventually.
I would assume it would have been later on
But
that there would have been a female voice actress in South
maybe,
Park.
but I want to say that all the voices are just the two dudes. It's just Matt and Trey.
Well, isn't Trey gone though? Didn't
No.
he tell?
No, they're still doing South
They're
Park.
still doing it. Okay. Well, I thought they split or something like that. Or
Maybe you're thinking about somebody else.
I'm also thinking of what the Ubisoft shit was going on. That with,
Eve was just pissed with Ubisoft and he just left. He's like, Vivendi, you can have this. You can have this. I do not want Ubisoft no more. Tu peux faire que si tu veux avec Ubisoft. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Where's Vivendi from? Is that like Italian or something? Vivendi.
I
know they have American head, but like, oh shit, is it Italian? Oh, it's French. It's also French.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Well, yeah, I don't know what event because Vivendi just owns
Holy fuck,
Activision.
dude! No, Vivendi owns Canal Plus in France, which is a lot of TV stations.
Right.
Jesus. And they make a lot of movies and TV shows.
Mm.
I guess they own a part of Universal Music Group too.
Mm.
Huh. That's a pretty big company.
Yeah. Well, they're like 5 times the size of Ubisoft. So.
Well, I knew they were big, but I had no idea that they went out that large into everything. Because I knew.
Well, they owned Activision there for a while or whatever. So.
They own. Oh no, they own Blizzard. They own Blizzard.
No, it was Blizzard Activision.
No, they own Blizzard, and then when it became Activision Blizzard, that's when Vivendi was out.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what. Yes, they sold off.
You sure?
Yes, they sold off when that happened. Because, what's it called? Activision only wanted Blizzard, and they're like, this is Vivendi stuff. Get out of it. We don't want this. Oh, but we might want this Crash Bandicoot thing. Thanks, guys. Thanks for nothing. But yeah, that's like.
Well, because
Daily Motion is 80% Vivendi. 90% Vivendi in September 2015. Jesus Christ. Daily Motion is pretty much pirate YouTube. That's what it's become now. So if you want to find stuff that's not on YouTube, it's on Daily Motion. I had no idea. It's fucking crazy. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Daily Motion has a lot of wrestling videos, a lot of K-pop videos, a lot of stuff that YouTube usually takes down the second you upload it. So that's Daily Motion. All right, that does it for Fresh Air is Overrated. Video game news. That's it. So hey, we should figure out a top 10 for next week. How about that?
Sure.
Oh, and then here's something else. We need to figure out how to get people to listen live. Because everybody listens to us not live. Like, literally everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if streaming it to 6 different places is really the greatest concept.
Nobody knows. Shh, nobody knows.
Well, but the thing, yeah. Like, I get the concept, but at the same time, if anyone does start watching, they're splitting the actual channels and having whichever people doing different things.
I suppose. I still want to at least keep YouTube and Twitch. Is the two
Yeah,
that I wanna
yes.
keep.
I Twitch, I would think would have to be, and then YouTube would make sense. But
I
yeah.
suppose. We shall see. We shall see. And I also plan on playing some video games this week, and I'm gonna stream it. So that people can see it, and then we can be like, oh yeah, hey, we played video games this week. So, I restarted the end theme song. I'm just gonna go to the end right now and say peace. See ya.
Bye.